It's Adam Gorney here with Clemson signee Peter Woods. How does it feel to just be signed now and it's all over with?
It feels great to get it over with. You know, it's kind of something that I dreamed of. Not really saying that I dreamed of being at Clemson, but you know, just being in this position. So,
We talked about it over there. Let's talk about Alabama and Clemson and how that all played out, because it seemed like from January, when you really started to get heavily recruited, to June-ish or so, Alabama was the team to beat, would you say? And then that visit in June was kind of what sealed it.
Yeah. So, you know, Alabama was probably the team to beat for years. My recruiting, they started recruiting me. You know, I can remember all the way back when Brian Banks was the D-line coach. And, you know, I was a fan.
Yeah.
And so just going to camps and stuff. Actually, I didn't camp at many places. Alabama was one place that I actually camped at and, you know, got to really know the coaches and actually develop a relationship with Coach Saban, like a real relationship, which some people can't say that. And so Clemson just swooped in, you know. In January, I took a visit. I really bonded with the guys, which is something that really stuck out with me, bonding with the guys on the team. And, you know, it's just them not acting like they were too big just to mess with, like, you know, a freshman coming into high school, and they just kind of took me under their wing.
How responsible of a choice is that, though, to not go to the place that I grew up watching, but like the best place for me, you know?
Really, I'll be honest with you, I couldn't do it without my parents, you know, just kind of giving me that wisdom of making a decision, like a business decision, you know, for my future, and not really as a fan or a little kid anymore, because, you know, I'm coming into my age, becoming a young adult. I gotta be able to make decisions for myself, and sometimes that don't look like what other people want you to do. So.
How big of a Bama fan were you? I mean, was this pretty serious?
Yeah, my mom grew up in Tuscaloosa. My dad went to Bama. It was bad.
Yeah.
It was like, we didn't like fly flags outside the house or anything, but it was, we had it in our heart. And, like, I cried when Bama lost our Iron Bowl in, what was it, 11?
Yeah,
11, the kick six.
Yeah.
I cried. It was bad. So yeah.
And then you all go to Clemson and love it so much.
Yeah.
What are those conversations like, honestly, like with your parents? Like, damn, this might be real there.
Yeah. Gosh, it was crazy. Like, I didn't even want to have the conversation at first, because I'm like, I'm going to Bama. Like, what?
Yeah.
Like, it felt good, but I'm just high off the visit, and like it was consistent.
Yeah.
So I was like, man, like I don't feel like this anywhere else. So.
Yeah, and what is it like at Clemson? Because it's obviously different. They're going to recruit you different, and they're going to, you know, handle it different, and the whole thing. How much did that appeal to you, and what was it that really stood out so much?
It's the people.
Yeah.
The people. It's like something's in the water down there or up there. It's ridiculous. Even the people that have nothing to do with football. I mean, you're just walking around the city, walking around downtown. You know, the people are just super genuine, and, you know, they care about themselves, they care about you, they care about the community, and it's just something that you just want to be around as a student athlete.
Sitting in Dabo's office, that can come off as not genuine from some people if it's not actually who he is as a person, you know what I mean? Like that sale, but it is with him, right? It's real.
Yeah, I would say if Coach Sweeney is putting up a fake, then he should get every award for an actor that there has ever. Because one thing that I pride myself in, like, my sense of discernment. Like, I can kind of just look at somebody and be like you're just not a real person.
Right.
Like, I can tell. You know what I'm saying? I don't get those vibes with Coach Sweeney. I feel like sometimes Coach Sweeney is too great.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But it's him. That's who he is. Like, it really is. He's truly a good guy. And, you know, when you catch him in points where he really doesn't have to be good is when he's the best.
Yeah.